All right, we made it. It is another Mutants and Masterminds actual play. When You're Good to Mama, an original M&M adventure by none other than our very own Alex Thomas, who is waiting in the wings. This is part 2 of the 40-part one-shot that we'll be doing over the course of the rest of our lives with GM Alex. But first, I want to talk about, so the cast for today's program are recruits from the Cape and Cow Club. What is the Cape and Cow Club, you might be asking? Well, the Cape and Cow Club is a membership, an exclusive membership group that anyone can join. If you're looking to take your Mutants and Masterminds game to the next level, the Cape and Cow Club in the Atomic Think Tank is right up your alley. For just $8 a month, or an even better deal, $80. You pay $80 for the whole year. You get a free month, and right now, you can try it out. You can try out the Cape and Cow Club for 30 days for free. And this is what you get. 4 brand new full-color, ready-to-use stat blocks. We're talking updated heroes and villains and archetypes from our over 20 years of M&M history. Monthly actual plays like this one, where you get to participate and be a part of it. You get to play in basically original adventures developed by the Mutants and Masterminds dev team. You get monthly dev chats where you get to spend quality time with Alex Thomas, Steve Kenson, and me, Disembodied Troy. We do monthly mix-ups. That's where you decide the elements and we build the adventure outline. Essentially what you do is you pick some just ridiculous mix of heroes, villains, locations, and Steve and Alex must come up with a solution. That solution is a nice adventure outline for you. So we do private workshops. Basically, as a GM or a player, you get to hang out with Alex and Steve and learn how to create a TTRPG. This go round, we are working on what's called the Pinewood Project, and it is amazing. Essentially, imagine, if you will, filling out a rural space with all kinds of interesting and troublesome hijinks, heroes, villains, secrets, and all kinds of good stuff from the bottom up. Essentially, started with nothing, but some great ideas and putting all those pieces together in a collaborative group experience, which is really fun. And you've got Alex and Steve who are walking you through how to prepare something, a product for the real world. It's very exciting. You also get 15% discount on all M&M stuff. Actually, I'm sorry. It's everything that you might want in the Green Ronin online store. That's an evergreen discount you get to use whenever. In addition, you get first looks at promotional copies of M&M titles and others. Like, for instance, there's going to be a release soon, an astonishing adventure, I believe. And the Cape and Cow Club got it first, but they got it for free. In addition, there is an entire 3 years of a Patreon back catalog. We did Patreon for quite some time. We got stat blocks in there. We've got maps. We've got alternative rules, all kinds of good stuff that you get to rifle through and utilize at your leisure. Let's see. So yeah, all you have to do is go over to the atomicthinktank.com. Check out the Cape and Cow Club. I will be dropping a link here shortly. I had it and then it vanished. But that's in addition to the stuff that's already free in the tank. Now, if you haven't checked out the Atomic Think Tank, go to theatomicthinktank.com. It is basically, you get so much stuff just for joining that you don't have to pay for. So come in, check it out, hang out, get to know the community. It is a wonderful space if you want to learn more about M&M and also our other products powered by the Adventure Game Engine. And you get to meet folks who are interested in the same stuff you are. We've got just a banging homebrew section. The Mutants and Masterminds Gangbusters. The Age section is absolute just excitement, all kinds of great things going on. And the one thing that you also get as part of the Cape and Cow Club is you get to playtest stuff early, and if you like to playtest and you like to be in the know, now's the time to do it. And I mean, like right now, it's playtest time. So yeah, that's the Cape and Cow Club at the atomicthinktank.com. Check them out. You get to hang out with folks like this. Hi guys.
Hello.
Howdy.
I'm going to turn it over to Alex, our GM. Thank you for that little infomercial time.
We love a good infomercial.
Yeah.
Lines are open now. Call in the next 30 minutes. You'll buy one, get one free.
Look at our
Free
all kinds of folks in chat too. Hey friends.
Free walrus with every purchase.
A free walrus?
Yes, they feel walrus. Feel walrus.
No.
At the two tusks and the walrus.
So Alex, you're a GM today.
I am. I'm doing the thing. Welcome back to our one shot, which is continued on in perpetuity because that's just how I do things. Our heroes today, the Guardians of Starhaven, have agreed to perform a little bit of an extraction mission for one Mama Kaiger, a known community leader in Starhaven for our poor alien refugees. According to Mama Kaiger, a massive shipment of supplies, medical supplies, food, all that sort of thing, went down somewhere outside the dome that protects Starhaven, and she enlisted our heroes to go forward and recover that. Our heroes made some plans and preparations for their great heist outside the dome. They managed to cause trouble for the Farsighters, who thought that they were going to get a big publicity win on behalf of Lady Lunar. They managed to sow some civil unrest for the poor AEGIS people who were trying to do their best to get their lives back on track. And they headed out into the Facet Wild, an interesting natural phenomenon that sort of reads like a brain to people with telepathic abilities in the natural wilds of Starhaven, of Europa. They made their way down into this great chasm that comprises the far Facet Wild, finding the downed supply ship and rescuing their pilot from a fate worse than death, being eaten by these giant crystalline spiders called shard spinners. As they made their way back to the ship to begin preparing everything for extraction, they ran into a group of jaunty singing robot pirates led by the nefarious Captain Kraken, who was here to put a stabbing into our poor heroes and try to take the glory for himself, which is where we will rejoin everybody, as I asked them very nicely to roll for initiative.
Oh goody, which one do I roll? Yeah, that'll do.
Do we want to do quick introductions?
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good idea. Players, tell everybody a little bit about who you're playing, what you've been up to, and anything you want to plug for yourselves while I write this stuff down. And I'll start with Mark, because he's next to my head.
okay. Hi, everybody. I am Mark Dutel. I sometimes go by Doc Void online in many places, not all the places, though. And I mean, I am playing Ursa. Ursa. Excuse me. I'm going to say it right this time. I'm playing Ursa, the telekinetic half of the Moon Twins. I may or may not have been responsible for some of the civil unrest that the AEGIS people had to deal with. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. And I'm really looking forward to this. So I will pass it to Troy.
My sister. So I'm Alara. I am the other psychic sister, and yeah, I'm a twin and I'm psychic. And that's all I know about myself. I'm learning. I think I don't know how much unrest I sowed in the last episode. But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else I want to plug. I'm getting drunk. How's that?
It's a good plug. In space, no one can hear you be drunk.
In space, no one can hear you drink.
So yeah, why don't we head over to
Vomiting in zero gravity, however, can be problematic.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I would like to get drunk in zero gravity. I think that'd be fun. Paul, how about you?
Science. Somebody. It was me. Okay. My name is Paul. I will be playing Ailnyn. Ailnyn is the acting captain of the crew at the moment. She is a gun-toting fox woman who is sometimes 3 fox women. It's a whole thing. And pass it over to Devious Hearts.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Devious Hearts. I'm the admin on the Atomic Think Tank. Thank you very much for joining us today. I have a number of articles up on the Atomic Think Tank in the section known as Freedom City Library, and I, along with Troy, host the wonderful What's in the Tank section of the Mumamo every Monday. I hope you join us. I am playing Chimera, a mysterious and enigmatic preserver construct who serves at the pleasure of Ailnyn. Now, back to our GM.
I'm going to play everybody who's not them. Starting with Captain Kraken.
Oh, that Kraken.
What did everybody get for
Hey,
initiative?
Kraken.
I have a request or a suggestion. We all start with a hero point, correct?
That is correct.
We knew that Kraken was involved. So I would like to spend my hero point in kind of a Blades in the Dark manner to say that prior to this, I made a technology roll to secretly place a destructive computer virus in Captain Kraken's robot systems that would activate when I said a particular word. Is that possible? Would you allow it? Now, I won't be able to spend the hero point, unfortunately, because I only have one on the roll for said technology check.
Yeah, I'm okay with allowing you to spend a hero point to make the attempt, not to automatically have it.
Okay. All right. I shall now roll my technology roll. My technology is a total of... One moment. I have plus 13 in it. 1 minute. I have rolled a 21.
Well, I only got a 19 on Captain Kraken's technology check, just to see how tough they are. So there is a virus in them that is going to cause the robot pirates to suffer an impairment for the first round of combat.
Yay! Better than nothing.
They'll get a -2 to all their rolls as they are impaired, suffering that condition.
Yay!
What is everybody's initiative score?
I rolled a 23. Sorry.
23.
18.
Wrong thing.
17.
18. One of us got 18 and the other got 17. I got the 18.
I
Oh,
also
good.
got 18.
And I got the
Who's
17.
got the better initiative modifier between Ursa and Ailnyn?
Plus 6.
I have a +4, so you win.
All right. So initiative is going to be Chimera, followed by Ailnyn, followed by Ursa, followed by Lara, followed by Captain Kraken, followed by the robots. Because I got an 11 and an 8 for my guys. All right. Chimera, you're up first. You activate the virus.
I do. And I will go ahead and move immediately to engage with the robot minions between Ailnyn and them, of course. I will move forward and try to utilize takedown if possible. I don't know if I'll be able to get through that. But I would like to make an attack roll on the very first one.
Perfect.
I've rolled a 19. Excellent. 19 plus... What is my attack? I have 10, so that would be a 29 total to hit.
Yes, that will definitely hit. What's your DC?
The DC for my damage currently is 21.
Hiya, -2. Oh, you destroy a robot.
Yay! I will now utilize takedown to strike another.
Beautiful.
Well, I rolled a 9 total plus my 10, 19.
And the DC is 21?
Oh, then I have missed, and with takedown, that ends my string.
Oh,
of
no. What? Sorry, you hit. What's what's the DC for the damage?
16. I should have gone to full. Can I say I'm going to full size in between the last shot and this one? Because then I will be able to. Okay. So now it's 26. No, wait.
I got a 25.
25, my bad.
With a 25, I will stay alive.
Okay. He stays alive, and moving on.
So the robots, they begin singing their jaunty little tune about what do you do with the drunken robot, and then your virus kicks off. Their eyes begin to glow with this orange light as they're sort of sputtering and spasming and still just over and over, drunken robot, drunken robot, drunken robot. Drunken robot.
Great work.
Fantastic.
And Captain Kraken is looking about. Oh, you landlubbers, get your shit together. Ailnyn.
The brains of the operation is going to prepare the freeze canister because that's a really good thing to use against a large group of people. But as she's doing so, she's going to snarl and go, "Too late, doll, you snooze, you lose," and activate her claws and leap into the fray using acrobatics to get right in the middle of all the pirates.
Awesome.
And lay about her. What am I rolling? I'm rolling that. Yeah, sorry. Where's my plus 9? Okay. That is 20 to hit.
That will hit. DC?
The DC is 24. And it's linked to the taser.
That's a fortitude effect?
The taser's effect is DC 19. Yep.
Okay, resisted by fortitude?
Yep.
The robots are not particularly plussed by fortitude, but you do take out that one robot with the punching.
Nice.
Do you have takedown?
I do. We'll just check.
Yeah, but also, it's good to see you, Tempo, and Calvin, and the other people who are here hanging out with us.
Oh, bloody hell. Really?
It was you. You spent our F budget.
Oh, I thought you said bloody hell.
Oh, I thought he said effing hell.
No, he said bloody.
Yep. Nice.
Safe.
No, I do not have takedown attack.
Okay, no worries. So you jump in, you're able to dismantle a robot pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Does Brain still throw the ice grenade?
No, she got interrupted. She was taking too long.
No worries. I'm going to give you a hero point for getting in my own way complication.
Thank you.
All right, Ursa.
That would be me. Okay. How grouped together are these robots? Are they scattered about, or?
They are sort of scattered about. You're able to get groups of 3 or 4 of them in clusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 robots left, so you could get one of 4 groups of 3.
All right. 30-foot radius sphere. Let's see. Okay. Follow-up question. Is my shield still up from the last session?
Yes.
My
Yep.
force field. Okay, good. All right. Then I am... And how far away are they from me, would you say?
So the plateau that you're standing on is up to 100 feet across, and you can get to a group of them going 30 feet in either direction.
Okay, I will move... I don't want to be up close, but I will move so that I am in range to use my, once again, one of my favorite things, my telekinetic bomb. So it is burst area damage, and my brain has just shorted out on what I need to do.
So I need to make a dodge check.
Yep.
For your
DC 20
10 plus rank.
Oh, right. 18. DC 18.
Okay. That robot group will fail that because they're impaired. So now I need to make a toughness check versus, is it damage 8?
Yes. Damage
So
8.
DC 23.
Yep.
Oh no. Those
yes.
three robots are pummelized.
Nice.
What happens?
Bye-bye.
What does this telekinetic bomb look like?
Well, basically, Ursa moves up to where she can see them from the plateau, and she will focus in on that one group, and her eyes flash, let's say, kind of white. Yeah. Her eyes flash white, and there's just kind of a rush of dirt and air and everything in proximity to those robots, and it just suddenly, like, it all is floating and congealing and like so, and then it just boom bursts outwards like a bomb blast.
Love it. Laura, make a perception check for me.
While I'm doing that, Ilara and Ursa start singing, "That's what you do with a drunken robot. That's what you do."
With a drunken robot.
In tandem, of course.
Yes.
Because we're twins. Let's see. And what was I doing? I was doing a perception, and let me find my perception. So I rolled a 26. Well, I rolled a 16 plus 10.
You get the distinct impression that the chasm you were standing in was hurt pretty badly by that.
Oh. I'm going to communicate this telepathically. I'm trying to think of how we would leverage that to our benefit. Is it moving or anything? Is there any kind of rumbling or grumbling or?
Not yet. You think it's sort of that moment where your eyes go white when you get hit in the head real hard. And it's probably going to react somehow, but it hasn't hit that point yet.
Okay, I see. And then I'm trying to think. So we've been in a sustained battle here for how long a period of time would you say?
6 seconds.
6. Well, I mean the continued battle, right?
Oh, so the fight in the cavern before?
Yeah.
It's probably been 10-15 minutes. It hasn't been long.
Okay, good. I'm just taking stock of my stress. All right, so I am going to communicate that, and then as far as the chasm goes, is there anything that sort of, is it all just the brain? Is there any kind of like mouth or ear or is there like a centralized nervous system or anything, or is it
What do
or
I
a tongue?
roll for that?
Is there a tongue?
is there a tongue?
Maybe. Is there?
Everything's a tongue when you think about it.
True, yeah.
I need to know for
Or
my
don't
next
think
maneuver.
about it.
Not really.
Let me look at your skills. Give me an expertise preservers check.
Yes. 17 with my expertise.
With a 17, you're reasonably sure that somewhere a little deeper down in the chasm would be what you would equate to a stomach.
Oh.
There's sort of a nitrogen ocean at the bottom of it that eats things. Or disintegrates things.
Okay, gotcha. But no sort of like ear hole.
No, it doesn't have sensory organs in the way that a humanoid creature would.
Fair enough.
Although I guess the whole thing is kind of a taste bud.
Okay. So we're basically just kind of rolling all over its taste bud.
Yeah.
Delicious. I can't really do much. How much does one robot weigh?
One robot weighs 150 pounds.
150 pounds. Drat.
But Captain Kraken has a perfectly good human brain that you can try to melt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would like to do that. I would like to to confuse.
Human.
No, I don't want to confuse. I want to mind crush.
Well, perfectly good Ulthusian brain. He's not a human, but
he's got at least he's
Long as it's-
Althusian. Yeah.
As long as it's pink and squishy.
Yeah, or brown and squishy. I don't care. Squishy, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to do that.
10 pounds of electrified bacon grease.
And hold on 1 second. I just closed my character sheet on accident.
Do it squish.
Do it squish. Okay, so I'm rolling on the mind crush.
Let me look at your sheet to see if you even have to roll. You might just have to look at him.
Oh, good.
Yeah, your powers are just increased range perception too, so you don't have to roll to hit. I've just got to roll a check to see if I get hurt.
Nice. I'm going like this.
Squish, squish, squish. Your sort of telepathic energy arcs out, slams into Captain Kraken's head, but it doesn't seem to slow him down any.
Curses. Is he wearing a hat?
I be traveling in deep waters trying to get into my brain palace. Moon girl.
How rude. All right. Well, yeah, I'm going to. Is there 100 pounds of shattered robot around?
Yeah.
Can I throw the robot, or am I? Can I?
So you are out of standard actions, but if you wanted to, you could go fatigued to do a second standard action.
I kind of want to go
hero point.
fatigue. Yeah, just to throw a robot at him.
Perfect.
That is. I was just looking at it. Yeah, how do we process a throw? Like, what's that? What's the?
I'm looking to see.
You can get rid of the fatigue with a hero point too, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's correct. You would spend. You would just make a ranged attack check, which would be your dexterity, d20
Okay.
plus 2.
All right. So, D20 plus 2, right?
Yep.
Okay, I rolled an 18, 19, 20. Plus 2 on the throw?
If you have throw as a skill, yeah.
I do, yeah, plus 2. So that was 20. It was 500. No, it was 23? 23. No,
That
18.
will hit him.
Yeah, great. 28.
Your DC is 16, I think. He will take a bruise, and that's what he gets for shit talking.
Take that, Captain Kraken.
Aye, they be teaching each other their tricks. I thought the pretty one was the telekinetic.
Ha! That's just rude.
Throws her hair back.
Robots get her, and the robots are going to surge forward. I have 3 groups of robots left, so one group is going to try to punch up Chimera to the best of their ability. They get a total of a 9 to hit, which is not going to hit, I don't think.
Well, with increased size. 1 second.
Yeah, even in your big form, I think 9.
No, well, I've got a dodge of 5 in my big form.
Oh, so I need a 15, so I miss.
Yep.
One of the robots is going to surge forward. Drunken robot, trying to beat up Alara.
Drunken.
12's not going to hit Alara. And one is going to surge forward and attack Brawn because she's in the mix. 12 is also not going to hit Brawn. Captain Kraken is going to draw his energy saber, step forward, and engage Alara in close combat.
Curses.
Foiled again.
Yeah. I roll a 1.
Yes!
So he steps forward, and the whole plateau sort of buckles as the Facet Wild is beginning to wake up from the explosion that rocked it. And Captain Kraken sort of looks around like, maybe we're in a bad place. Last but not least is Lieutenant Jones, who is still here with his energy rifle.
Oh, right.
And he is going to use his human bravery to take a pot shot at Captain Kraken. And human bravery is all he's got. He gets a 13 to hit, so that will miss. As it ricochets off of Captain Kraken's energy field. Oh, I would not do that if I were you. You're already marked dead at home. Back around to Chimera.
All right. Well, I will, in my huge, ginormous form, lumber forward, and I will strike out as how many robots right now are there remaining?
There are 3 around you. There's 3 around Braun, and there are 3 around Alara.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and strike at the ones around me. Hopefully, able to use a little damage. 14 plus 10, 24.
That'll hit. That will destroy a robot.
Okay, cool. I will go ahead and do takedown once more. And I rolled a 19 this time. 19 plus 10, 29.
That will destroy another robot.
Excellent. First natural one of the game, ladies and gentlemen. First natural one. That's right. I have no hero point to spend, so may I narrate the wonderful thing that happens?
Yeah, of course.
As I lumber forward, I put my foot on the edge of the crevasse, and as I do so, I unfortunately step on a bit of unstable crystalline structure that's been banged about. As I do, I crash down and I go over the edge.
Oh,
dun,
dear.
Dun, dun. It's going to take me at least a round to sort out what happens there, and I might need to make some sort of athletics check in order to preserve myself.
Yeah. Let me just open my handy dandy guide to Starhaven real quick.
Woohoo!
There it is. Pull up the Facet Wild chapter.
You know, Starhaven was created as part of the Patreon. Our community helped make it.
You don't say.
I do.
I believe that was before my time. Alas.
Back in the, I believe the 1700s was when that occurred. Back in the burgeoning days of Patreon. It was the Renaissance. It was
That long ago.
this guy named Da Vinci. It was
Yes, right. Yeah.
cool cat.
Chimera, will you make a dodge check when you hit the ground down there?
I will most certainly make a dodge check. I have rolled a 16 with my dodge of 5, 21 total.
Okay, so you're not trapped, but you notice when you land on the bluff below this plateau,
Yes, sir.
the crystals, as the area is coming to life, the crystals sort of wake up and they almost try to consume you and lock you in a crystal stasis of some kind, but you're able to punch them away.
Excellent. Wunderbar. Moving on. That was my failure, but I took out 2.
All right, Ailnyn, back to you.
I'm going to split as Braun is just really enjoying just smashing robots. However, Prime is going to just emerge, run to where Chimera's fallen, and and basically go. So quick, get him back! He's fallen. And Brains is going to look over at Braun and go, "Now look at what you've done," and fire a cryo shot at the group menacing Alara.
Awesome. It's selective, right?
What's up?
It's a selective area effect?
Yeah. Oh, wait a second.
Okay.
I will check, because rather than just say no. It is not selective. However, she's a tactical and logistic genius, so she will arrange the thing so that it does not hit Alara. If I can arrange for it, if I can't hit Alara if I can't hit all three without hitting Alara, then she's perfectly willing to take acceptable losses. Well, she's perfectly willing to not hit all three, because that sounds like she's perfectly.
Oh, okay. I was like, is Alara the acceptable loss?
I hope not.
Yeah, like what's an acceptable loss? A tooth.
Don't you put my sister.
Give me a technology check to see if you're able to get all three of them and sort of rig it at the last minute.
Cool.
Since you are very smart.
Oh, nice. That is 31.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, you can get all three of them. You're able to figure out the complex maths that required to capture her. Mm-hmm. So go ahead. I'll make a dodge check for the robots. They fail. What's the DC?
DC is 19.
I got a 13, so they'll fail by 2 degrees.
Okay, so that's second degree.
Hindered or mobile and defenseless?
First degree is hindered and vulnerable. Second degree is immobile and defenseless, yes.
Perfect. So they are very trapped in ice. Unable to move, unable to take actions, and at the mercy of anybody who wants to try and smash them.
And Brains is going to turn, look at Braun, and give her an absolute stink eye. There, look, see what happens when you bloody let me do things. And Braun is just going to basically stand there, the nearest robot, and just punch it right. Like, do that thing where, it's like she's just basically standing there looking at her sister and just going, smash.
The punctuation punch.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right.
That's 26.
That'll hit. Ouch. And that will smash a robot.
Okay.
Are there 2 left?
There are 3 left at this point. 1 that was fighting Chimera before Chimera fell in the chasm. 2 next to Braun, and then there are the 3 frozen around Alara, but they're frozen. So probably not dangerous.
Let me see.
That brings us to Ursa.
Can I see Chimera from where I am?
You can make it to where Ailyn's pointing down to him from where in this. Oh, the move action.
Okay, I would like to, as a free action, I would like to use my self-telekinesis and fly to where I can get a good view of where Chimera is, but also where my sister is.
Excellent.
Okay, so
that is completely manageable.
Excellent. Then I am going to use regular telekinesis, move object, and I am going to, assuming that Chimera does not resist it, I am going to lift Chimera back up onto the plateau and put him somewhere where I'm going to move him if I can, because it's, let's see, 275, 550, 1100 feet, 50 tons precise. I'm going to put him down near the last group of robots, or the last robots that are still functional.
Yeah, you can put them next to Braun, basically.
Yeah, perfect. I will put him there, and then I would like to... I'm going to use my... Oh, do I really want to do this? Yes, I do. I'm going to use my hero point to stave off fatigue, and then I am going to attempt to use my telekinesis to throw Captain Kraken. If we are we? I can't remember. Are we still near the crashed ship?
Yeah, they're sort of around the crash ship.
And we've gotten the supplies out of the ship, correct?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
You got the
Then I'm
pilot
going to-
instead.
Got it.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, that's right. That's right. I am going to throw Captain Kraken, if I can, into the side of the ship. So I have to roll 19 plus 9, 28.
That will hit.
Okay. And he needs to make a DC 21 check.
Ow. He's got one bruise. He gets a 24 with his one bruise. So you do hurdle him over there. He
Okay.
sort of slows his own trajectory a little bit with his jetpack. And his force field sort of absorbs most of the blow as he slams into the ship.
And I'm just going to say to him, "Don't touch my sister!"
He's looking around. Things are not going well for Captain Kraken.
No, they are not.
Mhm.
There's a sizable bounty out on all of you moon girls. Maybe I'll take you both back to your aunt and be a hero on the moon.
Or maybe I'll just throw you into orbit. How do you like that?
I don't like that.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Alara.
Yeah, so I've got 3 frozen crystal. Are they trapped in crystals or what? Or they're frozen?
They're frozen. They're trapped in an Ailyn's ice gun.
But they're still functional. They're just
Yeah, they're just immobile and defenseless, so they can't leave the spot they're in. If you step away from them, they won't be able to hurt you.
I kind of want to crush them, bludgeon them.
Easy enough.
Sweet. What am I rolling on for that? Oh, I had another question. I'm imagining as I'm kind of seeing things unfold. Fortunately, my sister, coming to my aid and slamming Captain Kraken, who really wasn't that intimidating. I was trying to get a measure of my general stress, but I think I'm doing all right. My question is, when I get stressed out, high stress and fear, I have the quirk of a telekinetic burst. How does that manifest? I don't necessarily see that written out. Like, is it?
Yeah.
Like
So it's a
telekinetic bomb
complication.
or what? Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically a telekinetic bomb, like on Ursa's character sheet.
Great. Okay.
It would be a situation where I would be like, "Do you feel stressed enough for this to be a complication?"
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't yet, but I'm keeping that in mind.
Awesome.
Okay, great. So I'm going to bludgeon these, drunken robots, 3 of them. Can I do that? Am I whack-a-moling them or?
So they are a minion group. You could attack all of them with one attack. Let
Okay.
me see. You don't really have a weapon, but you can.
Can I?
We'll say that
throw
you
more-
have. We'll
can I
say that
throw
you
more
have.
robot at robot.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a throw attack.
Oh, shucks. That did not. So I rolled a 5. And I'm also fatigued. What's the impact of being fatigued?
That just makes your movement speed cut in half. So
Okay,
you're
great.
Yeah. Fatigue isn't as bad as the lower levels of fatigue.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so that would be what, a 7? Yeah.
I mean, they are defenseless. It will hit them. It just won't be a free critical hit.
Okay.
So let me roll a toughness check for them. You will smash one of them with
Nice.
your attack. What happens, Aura?
Well, I get the motivation. I'm gonna just punch them out because I'm, just so mad that they're ruining our, our retrieval mission. And I hit the first one really hard, and I get really excited. But then the next two, I just go ting ting, and I'm like, oh god, I'm not very strong. And so one's down, and the other 2 are just like, drunken robot, drunken robot.
Drunken robot. Early in the morning.
Yeah.
All right. Captain Kraken, for his part, starting to see the writing on the wall. I'm going to give everybody a hero point.
Hey.
Yay!
This time for a nefarious reason.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
He, Fine. If you bilge rats want this treasure so bad, you can have it from the bottom of the crevasse. And he's going to fly up, and he is going to orderly bombard the area with his ship.
He's going to do what?
Oh no.
He's going to blow you up with a bunch of spaceship cannons.
I thought you said orally bombard.
Orbitally bombard.
It's like, we are kind of in a big mouth.
That's true.
Well, crap.
So I need everybody on the plateau to make a dodge check for me.
Oh, goody.
Oh, I got
The
it.
robots fail. They're all destroyed. I'll roll for Lieutenant Jones. Oh
And on
no,
the die.
Lieutenant Jones.
Makes an 18.
No lie, I rolled a nat 20 and my dodge is 13.
That's
Let's
pretty good.
go! I think I'm about to have a very bad day because that was not a good roll.
Well, because you're close to me now, right?
I'm flying.
Oh.
I am up in the air. Wait. No, wait, that's toughness I'm worrying about.
Yeah, I was like, the lasers are coming from the sky, so that you're still at risk of getting saturation bar bombing.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in trouble.
If you got a 25 or higher, I need a toughness check for a 22. If you got lower than a 25 on your dodge check, I need a toughness check for a 30.
So if I got a 33,
I need a 22 toughness check for you, Alara.
I have my force field gives me impervious toughness 10. Wait, let me double check that. Yes. So impervious 10, toughness 10, so toughness is 12. Does that do anything for me or?
Not for a rank 15 attack. You would need impervious 30 to be okay.
Yep. No, I figured it wasn't going to do much, if anything. So all right, so I'm adding my toughness score.
I mean, you would have been immune to the robots' attacks.
I mean, that's true. I'm going to use a hero point and re-roll that because that was a 2 on the die.
That feels like a good plan. Good plan.
Yeah. Do I? That's almost as bad. That's almost as bad. That's a 12 plus 6 is 6 on the die is an 18. I'm very much in trouble.
Well, the 6 on the dice does become a 16 when you use a hero point reroll.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Thank you.
No worries.
16 plus 12, 28.
So that's just a bruise.
Whew. Okay, good. I will take that bruise.
As you catch big spaceship cannon fire to the head.
Okay.
Alara, how'd you do with your 22?
So if I rolled a 15, my toughness is 5, but then I've also got precognitive reactions.
That's why your dodge is as high as it is. That's factored in.
It's already baked in.
Yep.
Got it. That includes what was I just reading about myself? Okay, right. So that's already So it would be a 20.
So that's
I need
just
a
a bruise.
22.
Yep. And Ailnyn, what did you get on the dodge check?
Prime and Brain managed to dodge it completely. However, because they were actually paying attention to what's going on, however, Braun was too busy smashing robots, and she ended up rolling like a 13 to dodge and a 15 toughness, so she's taken damage.
Yeah, so she was looking for a 30. She takes a stagger.
Mm.
But she's heroic. She's not a minion. But that stagger goes also to
Prime. They are
Prime.
minions when they're split.
Oh, I thought they had the heroic extra.
Just give me a second. I will make sure, because... heroic, yes, they do. Sorry.
Okay, yep. So she'll catch a stagger, but with the feedback flaw, also Prime will take a stagger.
Uh-huh.
And then how did they do with the 22 that the other two were trying to get?
The other two both passed.
Okay, cool.
One got 23, one got 24.
Awesome. Lieutenant Jones is obliterated by Blaster Fire.
Oh,
Poor guy.
He was PL4. He could not get a 30 or a 25.
It was inevitable.
Unless somebody wants to interpose for Lieutenant Jones.
I do
Kinda.
not have that ability.
I don't think Chimera would, because he's not an Ailyn.
Yep.
Hey, are advantages baked into the stats already?
They are, yep.
Okay.
And then I'll roll for Chimera, because Chimera's not here. He's bulked up.
Do we have... No, Devious is not back yet.
Not yet.
Hey, RC.
It's always good to see RC.
Yes.
He fails the dodge check, so he's looking for a 30. Oh no, Chimera got a 15, so he's also staggered.
That's very bad.
So the blaster fire comes down, saturates the plateau. Yeah, a lot of you catch some pretty bad wounds and shrapnel from the explosions. And the ship seems to be mostly intact.
Good.
And Alara, you don't even need a perception check. That has awoken the Facet Wild. It is howling with agonized pain.
Gosh, is it a psychic howling or is it actually making noises?
It is a psychic howling that even Ursa can hear with her bad telepathy abilities.
Got you. Okay.
And you can definitely tell that there are crystalline creatures mobilizing from across the chasm.
All right. I'm going to just mentally alert everybody. And so Chimera is with us now. I mean, if in spirit.
Mhm. Yeah, Ursa was able to lift him out of the hole.
Great. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to communicate like we got to get out of here.
Yeah, you have a choice at this point as a group. You guys can try to salvage the ship and try to get out with the supplies, or you can go after Captain Kraken.
I really want to go after Captain Kraken, but I would love to get this ship back to
I'd like to
Mama.
get the supplies
yeah.
back to Mama Kaiger.
Yeah. Tempo, I think the Guardians of the Galaxy is probably the biggest inspiration for this session.
Yeah, it's got that vibe.
Sort of space outlaws doing the best they can with a heart of gold. Fighting pirates.
I feel that. So is the ship absolutely, unable to fly? Like, is it...
This is going to require a little closer examination.
Okay.
You can tell that it has been in a dogfight prior to just being blasted by the ship now. And we're going to go into a timed challenge sequence. So what's going to happen is each of you is going to roll for initiative again. You're going to try and figure out how to get the ship online or remove the supplies that get them back to your ship in time before the chasm fully wakes up and you guys are trapped here. So
We get it. So we do get a sense of what the timing is as far as the assembling crystal critters and.
Yeah, it feels time is very pressing. You probably have a minute at most.
Well, Captain.
Okay. Damn it. Two of my people are down, but fortunately, the brains of the operation is still up. Well, it's still fully compos mentis. It's gonna go. Sisters, would you care to take this fight to Captain Kraken while I go and see about whether this ship can be made functional again.
Interesting. So is Captain Kraken is in the Kraken mobile up in space?
He's flying
he's-
that way. He's not there
He's
yet.
fine. However, Ursa should be able to.
I was going to say
Yeah,
my
lift.
sister can take us up telekinetically.
And hopefully
I think-
the interference of you three should prove to be enough of a distraction that he shan't think to bombard me. I'm
So are we taking
hoping
Chimera
that
with
at
us,
any
or
rate. Well, yes, he's tall, but he's not quite that tall.
right? I'm just wondering too. Like, he's the other kind of piloty person. Is he?
Yeah, he's really good at technology as well.
Hmm.
So maybe we should leave Chimera. I don't know. But the other thing I'm thinking of is, sister, what are we going to do when we get up there? I suppose I could try to break his mind, but that dang shield of his. Is he leaving injured, or is he leaving?
He has a bruise. He's taken off. His pride's hurt real bad, and his robots are destroyed.
Nice. But I'm hoping that his force field is destroyed.
We need to catch him before he gets out of the atmosphere because I can't do anything about flying up into space. Best.
Take us away.
All right, and
And so I'm more
I
concerned
will-
about stopping him before he blows us to hell again.
okay, I will.
Sure.
Wait, I got a 23 because of course I rolled great on initiative. For that initiative check.
Awesome. I got a 9 for Chimera. Ailyn, what'd you get for initiative?
I got terrible initiative. I also got 9
9.
because
You and Chimera both.
2 of me are discombobulated at the moment.
Oh,
And then Alara?
I rolled a 16, so it's 17.
17. All right. So Ursa, fittingly, since you're taking everybody up there, you're going first.
Okay.
Are you taking
Go ahead
is it the sisters going, or are we leaving Chimera, or are we taking Chimera with?
That's a good question.
Are we?
Captain?
That is a very good question.
I think Chimera. I think as the outside observer, I think leaving Chimera and Brains behind to get the ship up and running is probably
Yeah.
the best bet.
Okay.
Chimera doesn't really have a ranged weapon either, so he's just relying on Ursa to get him close enough to punch people.
I would suggest taking Chimera because he can smash up the ship.
Oh, that's true. We can use Chimera as a blunt object.
Is the
And
ship?
Brains
in
obviously
the-
thinks that she's more than smart enough to get whatever needs fixing on the ship fixed.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay. I don't know if the ship is in the atmosphere though.
She's smart, not humble.
Well, if we can get there fast enough so I can at least get into brain contact, mind contact.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, away we go, and I will telekinetically grab my sister and Chimera, and I will take off full speed.
Sister, I think the
250
play
miles
is
an hour.
if I can't do the mind, then can you send Chimera with force into the jet engine? That's probably harsh.
I mean, I
Take
could,
that, Chimera.
I could, but I don't.
Yeah, goddamn
think he'd
soft serve
particularly
machine.
Enjoy it.
Please don't
Maybe through a
destroy the
porthole.
irreplaceable piece of preserver technology.
Oh, right. Yes. Well, no.
Thanks.
All right.
All right.
Up we go.
So Ursa, go ahead and give me a powers check for your telekinesis, just to
Oh,
cover clearing the
yep.
distance, getting everything close enough to Captain Kraken.
25.
25. That's pretty good. That's 2 degrees of success on the challenge.
Oh, good.
So you will be able to clear enough distance to get Alara in range of Captain Kraken.
Sweet.
As to answer your question, there is no atmosphere, so the ship is out of atmosphere. You're on an unatmosphered
Oh,
moon.
right. I
So-
forgot. Yeah, we are in.
Oh,
space.
right. We're in suits.
Yeah, you guys have spacesuits.
Okay.
Well, awesome.
Wait, Alex, was that for my flight or for my telekinesis move object?
That was for your move object.
Okay, good. Yep, then that was the right score. All right.
Cool.
Whew.
And then it is Alara next.
So, am I within? Are we near?
You're close enough to do something to Captain Kraken with your brain powers if you'd like.
I want to mind illusion Captain Kraken to think that there's like an armada of ships coming and bearing down towards his location to scare him back down.
Awesome.
I rolled
Give me.
17.
Go ahead and give me a d20 plus your mind illusion ranks, which I think are 6.
And there are 6, so that's 1, 2, 3, 24.
24 is another 2 degrees of success.
Nice.
So as he's flying away, trying to get back to the ship, he looks skyward, and sure enough, there is just a panic in him as he stops mid-flight, looks up and sees the armada of ships closing in on his beloved vessel, the Star Scourge.
Lovely.
And he will pause momentarily.
Sister, can we throw Chimera through a porthole?
I don't know if I could, Alex. Would I know? I don't remember. Do ships in Mutants and Masterminds have like force fields, like shields?
They do.
Okay. I don't know.
Probably
that I'd
something
be
you
able
could throw with enough force if you hit the shield hard enough, though.
But would Chimera survive? That's my problem.
We'll see.
Ah!
That's not my problem.
God, I'm ragdolling Devious's character. Hello, Bethesda. I mean,
Chimera and Cannonball start with the same letter. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. A chimera ball.
yeah. All right. Yes, I could probably do that. No, let me rephrase that. I could definitely do that.
I believe in you, sister. Is there a porthole? I'm imagining on this pirate ship.
So his ship is styled after Golden Age of Piracy boats. It is a spaceship, but it does have portholes and cannons and sails, and it's all very decorative.
For all of
Glorious.
Commander Kraken's dubious qualities, I do have to respect his commitment to the gimmick.
I wonder if Captain Flynn is ever jealous.
Are you kidding? He's been
Wish he was here to
his
know.
hands on that ship forever.
Okay, Tempo, that's fair. That's fair. Obsidian, sure.
Obsidian.
Obsidian away!
Ailnyn, brain on the ground. Can I get a technology check or a vehicles check, whichever's better, to start getting the ship up and running?
Let's take a look at what her vehicle skill is. Not as good as that. It's not a great roll, but 19.
19 is a degree of success.
Mhm.
So you do realize that the ship is damaged, but it could lift off on its own power if you can get it up and running. You also, I need to send you a private message on Atomic Think Tank.
Okay.
Gotta send a ninja note, like I'm an old school DM.
Nice.
Dun dun dun!
One second.
How? Had a look at the condition that the other two are under. How long is that going to last? And
The stagger is going to require some medical treatment to be treated quickly.
okay,
Otherwise, they get to recover from it after like an hour of rest.
okay. Basically, what they're going to do. They're hindered, which means they're moving slowly, I think. Is they're going to get to the ship like supporting one another. Braun, who took the brunt of the attack, is going to slump into a seat, and Prime is going to go look to see if the Aegis vessel has some sort of medical kit on it.
It does have a first aid kit.
Cool. Well,
And
in
I
that
sent
case-
you my sneaky message as well.
Nice.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Ooh. Yeah, Brain is gonna look at the screen with the thing on it, and one of her eyes is just going to develop a twitch.
Uh-oh. Chimera. I'm going to roll Chimera's cannonball attack if that's happening.
Yes. That is absolutely happening.
And Mark, to answer your question, it just gives you a -1 to resistance checks.
Oh, okay. Overall. Got it. Thank you.
Yep. So toughness, fortitude, will.
Dodge, too, I would imagine, yes?
Only
like
if it's a dodge
When it's
resistance
a
check.
resistance check. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Alex. All right.
You're welcome.
Then I'm going to hope that... oh, God. Why? That is a really bad roll.
Uh-oh.
That's a 4 on the die, and a that is a 4 on the die and a +9, I believe it was. Yes, +9. So that's, I don't have any hero points at the moment.
Can we do some
I'll
kind
get
of...
you with one.
Yeah, you had one.
I used both of the hero points that I've been given so far.
Oh, even the one for
The
nefarious
starting
purposes?
one. Yes.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh,
Yeah, those.
even for the one I
nefarious-
gave when I blew everybody up?
Yeah. I used
Can I
that.
do some kind of sisterly assist? I've got precognitive reactions.
You can for a hero point. I'll let you basically give Ilara a reroll. Or Ursa a reroll for a hero point.
I'm going to use a different die because holy cow, that was bad.
That was rough.
That's still horrible.
But
Alright, so
1 to
that'll
10 gets
be-
to add 10.
6 on the die, plus 10, plus the additional 9. That's a 25, I want to say.
That is 2 more degrees of success, which is the
Thank you,
threshold
sister.
for succeeding.
Hey!
We needed you guys to get 7 successes before receiving 3 failures in order to succeed. So, you launch Chimera up at the Star Scourge as Captain Kraken is looking on in terror of the imposing Aegis armada that is descending upon him. Chimera breaks through the force field and is sucked into one of the turbines at the back of the ship.
Grit your teeth, Chimera!
And you see an explosion sort of rock the back of the ship, making its way, cascading forward until Chimera bursts out the front of the ship.
I really did
Drifts,
turn him into a cannonball. Or I should say, we did, since my sister helped.
We
And
did
he's
it
sort of
together.
drifting laggardly.
What do
At
we
the
want
end
to call
space.
this? Do we want to call this the Chimera Ball? The Chimera Cannonball?
Yeah. I
The
think we
Lunar
wanna call it-
Cannonball? The Lunar Chimera Ball?
Any of those will work, sister.
It's a mythical Leopardon, Charlie.
Now, can we pick up Chimera so that Chimera doesn't just fall to the earth? Or to
Oh,
the,
absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. And then and what's Captain Kraken doing? Just being angry?
Looking at his blown up spaceship, looking at. He's going to try to float away. You guys will let him.
I kind of was. I'm just gonna communicate this to my sister. I kind of want to grab the ship and bring it back for the captain.
His ship?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's still space-worthy, sister.
I'm just saying, if
I
we
mean,
could bring it back, that would be
It would
quite
be
a
fun,
boon.
but I don't know how much that thing weighs, and I have. There's only so much I can handle.
All right.
Weighs a lot more than Ursa's brain can handle.
Plus,
Yeah,
we've
50
got
tons
Chimera
is-
plummeting to the ground right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too.
You can come back and salvage it afterwards after the operation's over.
Oh, that's
It's gonna
true.
Crash
Excellent.
into the moon.
All right.
Hmm.
Assuming it doesn't crash into the. Oh
Aw.
dear.
Yeah.
Fast and Wild wakes up, grabs the ship, and takes it down. Captain Kraken's just like, I've lost everything on this operation. This was the worst business decision I've ever made.
Maybe he should go into a business as a. I don't know.
Wedding disc jockey.
He could be run one of those like Vegas destination weddings.
Or like one
Like
of those
where they
Vegas
go-
destination cabs with like the music and the disco lights.
Hi! Welcome to the cash cab! You answer me questions 3 for $10,000.
Oh,
I like it. It's just his robots singing. That's great.
Pay no attention to me, mateys.
all aboard the booty bus.
The booty bus.
He just drives a stripper bus around Vegas.
That's funny.
They told me I was crazy when I made a mobile strip club.
Look at me now.
Who's crazy now? All right. Brain, you are able to get the ship up and running. You're able to leave the plateau before trouble comes your way. And the Marian will fall in line behind your damaged ship, escorting you to where you want to go.
Awesome.
Where do you guys want to go?
Mama Kaiger, right?
We're going to need to have a discussion.
Oh. Are we on the ship with now? Are we what are we doing?
You could be on the ship with Brain. You could be on your guys' main ship, but you'll be able to communicate either way.
Oh, gotcha. We fetched Chimera from plummeting to their.
Grisly demise.
Basically, you have you while you're on the way back to the ship, and you're outside. Brains in the control panel of the Aegis thing, and it's like, yeah, we may need to have a discussion. Things have developed in an unforeseen manner.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it looks like we've run into some sort of issue. It's a damn setup is what it is.
What? Can we talk about it on open comms or in our psychic minds, or do we need to?
Let's get back to we can talk in person.
Okay.
You know what we also could do?
And
We
there's
could,
some swearing in the background of the.
We could probably sell the location of the big maw thing and to like the scientific community back in town.
Is there like some kind of learned community of people that are, scientists trying to figure out what
Yes.
the world's all about?
Yeah, there are lots of people who'd be interested in talking about this stuff.
Sure, they'd be very interested.
All right, so then we'll meet up somewhere
Yeah.
at the Starbucks. I mean, this what was it?
Starbase.
The
Starbase.
Starbase coffee. Yeah.
Starbase coffee.
Captain, what's up?
Mama Kaiger's done us dirty.
Done us,
It's-
Mama Kaiger.
It's not food supplies in the Aegis vessel.
What is it?
It's a small amount of food supplies, just enough to cover the massive amounts of contraband.
Oh,
Oh,
are we talking weapons, drugs?
Illegal luxuries, drugs, exotic imports, some legal, some highly restricted, some.
How highly restricted do we care? Honestly, I'm, if as long as it's not like sort of munitions or something, or some kind of bomb or.
Mostly luxuries, but still.
Yeah, it does look like there are no weapons aboard, but they are things that rich people want to eat that they probably shouldn't have.
That they don't want to go through customs and attract duty.
Yeah, there's like Uranian mummies aboard.
Hmm.
Uranian.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I leave it to you, Captain, because we have bigger fish to fry. I can't remember if you know about our story. You do, don't you?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, one of my missions was to try to find it. One of the things I tried to achieve, besides stealing an ATV, was finding out about the Farsiders and the jungle they've sent here.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. Because we're trying to, yeah,
Avoid that if at all possible.
or take over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
First things first. What are we going to
shoot.
do about Mama Kaiger?
But Mama Kaiger.
We could just hand the stuff over, and
I mean, now, since we know really what it is now, maybe we can sweeten the deal and say, "Hey, we're doing your dirty work. How about you not just give us, we need some intel. We need some, what are the Farsiders up to, and maybe a boon for the future."
what the hell are Aegis doing smuggling this sort of stuff? These guys, I mean, they might be cops, but they're pure white hat.
Mm,
We're sure it was
Lieutenant
Aegis.
Jones
not-
was still alive.
Well, are
I
we sure it
know.
was Aegis as a organization that was doing the smuggling and not just this handful of
or
well,
just some
charred
renegade.
remains?
Yeah.
There's no reason to say that. There's no reason to think that Mama Kaiger might not have a couple of Aegis agents under her thumb.
It wouldn't be surprising. But are we
Cool.
certain that Mama Kaiger knows what's in here?
It's happening on Europa, so chances
So
are she
Mama
knows
Kaiger
what's
will
going
know.
on.
Yeah.
Still, just kind of.
Well, there's a couple things Mama Kaiger didn't let us know, and one is she sent us into the digestive system almost of a huge creature that almost ate us, and a ship filled
Could
with
sell the
contraband.
information to her? Well, no, wait,
mm,
that might not work.
I'm just saying she left a little bit of information out. Maybe we can leverage it for a favor or some consideration.
yes.
Having a Mama Kaiger in the back pocket wouldn't be bad.
Oh, no, it's Chimera is really good at tech, isn't it?
Yeah, Chimera is really good at technology. Yep.
Keep checking to see if Devious, for folks who are watching, dropped that his internet was acting crazy, and I think it's acted itself right off the grid.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
he's got a plus 13 to technology.
Dang!
I'm just trying to think if either of you are good at stopping people from checking something too much.
Could I do some kind of a psychic
Telepathic,
trickery,
yeah.
an illusion?
Telepathic jiggery pokery. Can you do?
Not me.
Yeah, can you?
I've got mind
Can you
confusion,
insert a false memory into somebody's mind?
mind illusion. Does that count?
Yeah, you could definitely do. You can attempt it.
Okay. Okay. In that case, we should get a plan together.
Okay. Are we remembering something, or
We are going to do a big conspire.
Ooh, a big conspire.
I
I
like
felt
it.
like we did a little conspire earlier.
just a little one?
Yeah.
Please hold while we conspire.
Yeah.
Bring me my conspiratorial saxophone.
Right? Yeah. Your call is important to us.
Bum, 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 bum.
How about that?
So, Please hold. Oh.
Does it make sense?
I see. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't know how we.
I think it's a reasonable thing to attempt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Rightio. So that's the plan. So nice. We get to do the whole. So here's the plan. Psst, 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 psst. And you actually get to hear what I'm saying. And the audience has to find out when we try to pull it off.
Yeah.
So we should do some prep. Kamira's going to want to get some technical jiggery pokery done on that piece of technology, and we should arrange a time and place for the.
Have I used any of my hero points yet?
I think you did use one. Yeah, you used one to help Ursa reroll.
That's right. That's right. So I do have the one. Okay. And
I've
then
got-
when does fatigue go away?
It goes away after an hour of rest, which you'll get flying back to Starhaven.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
I assume
have
both
fatigue. What am
the
I doing?
other girls got the chance to. sort
yes, yep.
themselves out?
Everybody will get a chance to sort their injuries, and
Yeah. Okay.
I'll roll a cheeky technology check for Chimera for part 1 of the plan.
Yep. If you can make it as subtle as possible and hard to find, that would be.
I'm going to spend one of Devious' hero points and give it back to him if he makes it back in.
Nice.
Nice.
Getting
It's
a
only
32 on the technology check.
Oh,
That feels pretty good.
this is ancient preserver heart.
This infantile technology is easily manipulated.
Are you sure there isn't anything with rocks and sticks that you'd like to get me to do?
So he'll reconfigure the black box, changing the memories of what happened to the ship, and working on providing a nice little lure for people who might be looking for a missing Aegis vessel.
Yep. So yeah, we should go and arrange to we'll contact Mama Kaiger and
Nice.
see where she would like the supplies left.
Yep. There is a place that she told you to take the thing just outside Starhaven where you're supposed to meet with Sophie.
Yep. Oh.
How close do I need to be to Mama Kaiger just to share the love?
You'll have to perceive her. So
Okay.
you can call her on the hollow and try to do it that way.
And then am I rolling perception?
No, I'll have to. You just have to be able to see her.
Oh, I
physically
see.
her.
Just with my senses. I get it.
Second, can I use? I would like to use deception while we're chatting to distract Mama Kaiger, and I have a setup so I can pass along the bonus to Alara.
Or
I
back
think
in,
that's
I
awesome.
mean, yeah, we can do one or the other, I suppose, right? My deception is 8.
I'm really good at lying.
And that's no lie.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I guess I'm
I
using,
am
I guess I'm using my
reasonably good at lying.
Yep.
Bunch of criminals.
survivors.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Rebel scum.
I mean, yes. The Moon twins, yes, by definition.
So give me that deception check, Paul.
Am
Do
I
I feel-
supporting Paul or
Do I feel that
Paul supporting you.
24 is sufficient?
That's not a question I can answer for you.
Okay. You know what? I am going to re-roll anyway. And that is 29. So
That's pretty good.
I'm much happier with that.
And so I'm rolling.
I'm going to roll a check real quick for Mama Kaiger to see how effective that lie was.
Yeah,
Distracting her.
she's very good, so I do not want to get caught screwing her
Yeah.
over.
Huh.
That's just what we need is a rain of sisters.
All of them are coming.
Oh, there's that word
She
again.
doesn't seem to. She seems distracted. It feels like a good opportunity to try to force that memory in Alara.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm
Which
rolling.
you don't have to roll. I have to roll a resistance check against it, but I'm rolling it half because I'm distracted.
And so, did you say I don't have to roll?
Nope, you don't have to roll.
Oh, good.
What's your
Mama
DC?
Kaiger has to roll to.
On the mind illusion,
Yep.
16.
Okay. I would have made it if I wasn't distracted.
Oh, that's relief.
So, what memory are you sprinkling into her big shark head?
Well, I am with a memory of just incredible fondness for the entire team and the support and love that we show her and respect and deference. But in addition, I'm also planting that she already knows what's in the ship. Like her people have already went through it, so she has no need to check it because it's already been done and it's passed muster. Right?
Yep.
was it, right, Paul?
Yeah, basically, when it comes time for her to go, you check all this stuff, she's going to go, wait a second, I've already told you to do that. Don't worry about that.
But just to be real clear, she just has an incredibly deep fondness and appreciates our fervent support and love and
Oh God, this is gonna blow up so bad.
Why wouldn't she? We've done a wonderful job. We've taken out a
I mean,
like a
that's true.
predator.
and we treat
We've
her
done
sisters with
exactly as she required.
when we want to punt
true.
them across the her gross little sisters. By the way, friends, if you don't know, it's sisters, CYST. Sisters. She births them off of her back out of a pus pocket or something. It's really gross.
Which
Out
is
of a
weird
cyst.
because
They are literally born from cysts.
Yeah.
despite where they come from, the little ones are cute as the dickens.
They
Oh,
sure
God,
are
yes.
cute. They're
They're
sure
adorable.
they're eager to yeah. They're just very earnest.
It's just the
Yeah.
birthing process that I don't like.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
and the sound of the whole thing
I
is
mean,
unpleasant.
Just see this cute little shark-faced creature running around with a blaster rifle. It's like, oh, it's so cute. Then you get your face blown off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or your Starbase drink stolen.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
that.
That did happen
Yeah.
last time.
Oh, such a precious
I
little
love Sophie.
hooligan.
She's
I
so good at her
apologize
job.
if that was a very loud but
No, you're fine.
Yeah. That was
terribly
it was as loud as the memory deserved.
Thank
And
you.
Mama Kaiger will, in sort of a daze as she signs off. Well, thank you very much for taking care of all this rotten business for me.
Oh,
It'll be good for all the people to get the things that they want and the things that they need.
absolutely. We're only too glad to help.
And we're here to serve, Mama Kaiger. We appreciate you.
Well, come on back down to the direct port when you get a chance, and the drinks are on me.
Oh,
Generous.
So kind. Thank you.
Kind of a lady foghorn leghorn.
Started calling that foghorn Craighorn because of Knives Out.
Because of Daniel Craig? Oh
Yeah.
my
Yes.
god. I actually finally saw that movie just recently. So good. Anyway.
All right. So you guys take the ship to the meetup point, or do you take it somewhere else to drop it off for Aegis to
wherever
find?
she wants us to take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Now, are we going to
it's-
meet her for drinks, or are we going to maybe pass on that?
We should.
It just smells dangerous.
We should. Once we get paid,
Hmm.
we really have to get Captain Quinn out of stir. So we'll have to take a rain check and maybe
Maybe for the best.
save the party for the next time.
I just feel like I feel like we flew a little close to the sun on this one.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
you drop
be
off the
fair-
ship.
Mm-hmm.
I almost threw.
Chimera.
I mean, it
into-
didn't quite look like the sun, but I threw Chimera into something that blew up like a small sun.
How many how many suns heat's worth of jet engine did Chimera get?
The real question is how many innocent robot pirates were killed in the making of this episode?
They are not innocent, those irritating little shits.
Hey, I think they'd be a great Broadway act.
Sure.
Or, you
Some
know,
kind of cash
Vegas.
cab arrangement.
Yeah. This is me saying this, not Ursa, because she's like,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
what do I know?
Yeah. So if we
So-
can arrange to receive payment and yeah, because we just need to bail out Captain Quinn. He'd be distraught if we left him languishing.
Captain, you mean Captain Flynn?
Flynn, sorry.
No problem.
Flynn.
Poor Flynn's in jail. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
who's
Mama
Captain
Kaiger will wire your payment
Nice.
after the ship is dropped off at the port. When you get back to Starhaven and you bail out Flynn and get everything going, you do see there is a gathering of robot pirates at one of the local taverns.
Those bastards.
Aw.
They're all
Uh-oh.
looking up at the sky and they're just distraughtingly singing, "Leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her."
Oh.
Maybe we don't, say hello.
How about a nice chorus of "Fly Me to the Moon"?
Oh.
And heroes, you have prevailed. You have recovered the supplies. You've made sure that no black market nonsense gets into Starhaven, and you still got paid.
Nice.
Yay!
We did it.
Fabulous.
I think everybody
And,
but Mama Kaiger won,
And
and Captain Kraken.
Yeah.
And there's a massive Aegis raid on Mama Kaiger's operation, which I think has
Shocking.
absolutely nothing to do with us or any black
All
box
the luck.
recording that we planted in the contraband.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Operational security is not what it used to be these days.
Poor Chimera is burnt to a whole new color.
And she's usually so thorough with searching anything for
I mean,
anything untoward. Must have slipped her mind.
Yeah, must have
Poor
slipped her
idea.
mind. Nice.
Nice.
oh,
That was
yeah,
a good one. That was a good one.
Hmm.
glorious. That was a really good plan, by the way.
That was a very
Thank
good
you.
plan.
I love plans. I love
Yeah,
heists.
that was a shave an hour off the game kind of plan.
Really,
I love schemes.
it
Oh,
worked.
wow.
I love being a rascal.
Glorious.
That's good
You
stuff.
should make a
Well,
character named Rascal sometime, Paul.
with the power of
Trickery and
unbefuddling.
Trickery
Oh,
and
I'm
deceit.
Transporting old people slowly
Hey, is
across
it
the
late
mall.
enough? Can I blow the F-bomb budget?
Wait, did you just F-bomb?
No,
No.
I was about to say Tom. Well, the other version of tomfoolery.
Oh, Tom
Yeah.
Feckery.
I'm I'm sure Devious has blown the budget
Imagining.
many times
Yeah.
over.
I
Ah,
feel bad.
Poor guy.
I'm sorry.
Poor
he's
guy,
learning.
yeah.
Oh, that's just
he can join the next. I definitely want to do this again. Oh my god.
I do too. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's right. We're still streaming. Hi guys.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Right.
everybody.
Well, friends, thanks everybody for watching. Both, people are watching in great number, not just live, but on demand.
Yeah.
So take this moment
Indeed.
to grant us your hero point with a like and a subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed if you're watching on Twitch, Facebook Live, or the YouTubes. And if you're watching on that platform, jump to the other ones and make sure you're subscribed there as well, so you can be
Indeed.
doubly, triply sure to know when we're going live.
And just in case it wasn't completely obvious, it's only fair to the plan was to get the black box recorder from the Aegis crashed ship, plant it in amongst the contraband, camouflage it using Chimera's technology role, and use Alara's powers to make Mama Kaiger forget that she hadn't searched through the contraband, so she wouldn't find the black box device, and to draw the forces of Aegis down on her headquarters so that, and be very, very far away so that none of the blame can come back on us.
And I was the escape plan. I was going to have to power stunt and put a force field around all of us so we could run like hell.
Yeah,
Well,
if everything
Run
if
away!
everything went
What's going on?
sideways, we jump out a window and
Yeah.
Ursa carries us away to freedom.
I am
like it.
curious though, Alex, what would that last hour have looked like? If you can
Depending on how
disclose.
you reacted to the discovery of the black market materials, it was either going to be a fight with the Aegis forces who were waiting to ambush the ship when they got there,
Oh.
or a fight with Mama Kaiger.
Oh.
Would we
And
be?
we got both.
But you found a way to thread the needle and make both sides happy with you.
I was worried that we'd be, attacked by just a sad, depressed cluster of pirate robots.
Yeah. Oh god, that was so much fun.
I'm gonna
And if you
say-
hadn't sabotaged the Farsiders before, the Farsiders would have been in charge of the Aegis forces at the area. But
Oh, of course they would. God.
you guys made way to make sure that they couldn't look good at all from this operation.
Nice.
Yes.
A shame on their house. Literally.
A great
Mhm.
shame.
A great shame.
Nice.
Well, friends, this was a lot of fun.
Indeed.
This was so much fun. Thank you
I
so
had
very
such a
much
blast.
for arranging
It's nice
this.
being on this side of the table.
Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah. Hey, Alex, so this is your original adventure. It's kind of in its draft phase.
Yeah, it's 6 index cards on my desk in front of me.
So, yeah. A phase of draft. Yeah.
I wish I could be that concise.
And I think
Yeah,
most of
this
those
is
are just like, this is what they did. Instead of like, this is what they're going to do.
I like it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the best way to work it.
Well, it was a great story. I really enjoyed it. What a twist that we find that, the crystalline, the digestive, whatever it was.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Tempo has a good question. How corrupt is Aegis, or are they actually pretty incorrupt?
In universe, like I think per canon wise, most of Aegis is on the up and up. They're meant to be good to work with, but any group can make Aegis as corrupt or incorrupt as they
I was
want
going
it
to
to be.
say, yeah, right.
Indeed,
It'd be pawns.
They're probably much more corrupt in Ferroberg than they are elsewhere in
That would not
Earth
surprise
Prime.
anybody.
Yep.
But and a question of how competent they are is also left to the GM. I like Aegis to be relatively competent,
Yeah.
if a little out of their depth, because they're It's Shield, basically. How
Yeah.
capable is Shield of
They're-
defending the planet without the Avengers?
Yeah, they're not here to save the day. They're here to provide support.
But that can vary from issue to issue, or from city to city, or
Yeah.
Aegis agent to Aegis agent.
Yep.
I tend to think that the ones on Starhaven are not necessarily corrupt, but they are sick and tired of being thousands of miles away from their home,
Oh yeah.
dealing with a
Yeah.
population that doesn't like them.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Starhaven. It'll make you wish you were stationed in Siberia.
Right.
Also, a situation of like, oh, here, these nice Earthers have done all this work to try and provide for us, and how do we repay them? Do we listen to their political advice? No, we're just going to go back to the way things were on the planet that got destroyed.
I could also see there being sort of this, how there can be government agencies that are doing something that has some deleterious effect on the population for the greater good as they defined it. I could see them being, sort of
Oh, yeah.
one of them.
Yeah, I think humans like to put everything in a human-shaped hole. I think that's one of our problems
Yeah.
as a species.
I know I do.
Agreed. Troy!
Not a human-fitted hole, Troy.
What? What? What do you mean? I don't understand. Well, my cocktail is very strong. Cool.
It's
So
like
what's
Wile
next, friend?
Coyote smashes through a wall. Leaves a Wile Coyote shaped hole.
Are we
Oh,
feeling
now I
good,
just
Patty?
have this image of a milky white Kool-Aid man smashing through a wall, and it
Oh,
being
no.
Troy's voice going, "Oh yeah!" because it's a white Russian or whatever.
That's right. That's right. That is sort of a tan Russian, but it was good. Very, very good. Okay, well, this feels like as good a place to stop as ever. Don't forget, friends, you want to join us this coming Monday for Mutants and Masterminds Monday. And
Indeed.
what's the topic?
Oh, something good.
It's something real good.
It's always
recently-
something good.
It really is.
Ridiculously
Recently,
good. So very good.
got together with the community, as we are often want to do, and we did the planning episode where we ended up planning 4 months worth of Mutants and Masterminds content.
Yeah, we sure
in
did.
about an hour. Let's
I
see.
don't have it on my calendar.
I
Are the
don't-
topics shared in Atomic Think Tank?
Let's see. What did it is that's the what is it? The 27th?
The 24th.
24th. I'm not even the right month. Sorry, what's going on here? I've got too many open windows here. Oh, here we go. So I don't have anything on the 24th. I have Transforming Superheroes on the 3rd of March. But on the 24th, I don't have a topic.
Huh.
Well,
Guess we'll find out.
no, we can decide right now.
Well, because
What do you
last
think?
week there wasn't a show because of the public holiday.
Yeah.
Such as it was.
Yep. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Anyway,
I didn't get a public holiday, so
yeah, true. Yeah. So yeah, I've got things starting on March. Oh, I know what it is. I know why. It's cosplay. It's our
That's
cosplay.
right. That's right.
That's what it is. We're having Kate the Great come in. We're going to be taking
That's
heroes
right.
and villains from the Aegis files on the Think Tank, which you can join at atomicthinktank.com, and we will discern their cosplay ability and talk about sort of all the things that you could do. So if you have something in the tank that you'd like us to take a look at and sort of talk about how you would cosplay that and get a ranking, it's cosplay ranking. And the goal, of course, is I want to see more people do cosplay for Mutants Masterminds. It's just a natural thing that ought to be happening, and hopefully I'll be doing some cosplay in our upcoming Gen Con, so you can see me in person with my costume that I'm working on.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Is it Troilus?
I'm really savoring the moment. It'll be very
I'm
fun.
going to cosplay as an M&M developer.
Weird.
Actually, Steve and I did show up in the USP Earth Prime stories.
I think I remember that.
We accidentally broke the source book, and I made them go to Steve Kenson's house and ask them for another one.
That's right. I remember that.
That's so good.
Well, do we want to go through and do just a quick pitch if anybody's got something to share or something they want us to watch or do or see or say?
Well, we'll be doing Joy of Game Mastering tomorrow.
Hey.
Nice.
I will actually be able to be there for that one.
What are we talking about?
5 p.m. EST. I know I had something I wanted to talk about. What was my topic? I had a topic. I think it was 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Nice. Okay. Awesome.
I'm trying to remember what the topic was.
I have to step away from the computer for just a moment. I will.
Sure. Okay.
Back.
Yeah, no worries. I think we're talking about how to take good notes as a GM and what note taking should look like for you.
Nice.
Nice. Well, that ties in really well with your 6 index cards.
Yeah.
Nice. So that'll be tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. Join Alex for the joy of game mastering. Alex, I've been working on that piece of art for you.
Oh, I'm excited.
I'm almost done. Do you want to peek at it, or do you want to? Maybe I'll get it done for tomorrow. I can show you the work in progress if you'd like to see it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Let me pull it.
Also, our next actual play here on the Atomic Think Tank for the Cape of Cal is going to be a Valiant Adventures actual play.
Nice.
I have a story finally in mind for a decent adventure for that. So
nice, yeah.
We'll be traveling back to the legendary land of Britannia and tracking down a cult of Orcus with a number of Roman legionnaires. So we'll see.
Well, you know what they say.
Underway.
Auric of Dacia!
He might be there. We'll see. Although I don't think he's alive at the time of Britannia. I had to double check.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey, friends, if you're just dying to be a part of one of these, and it's so fun. We do have a really great time. It really is just pure fun. Join the Cape and Cal Club. $8 a month, $80 for a year. That's 2 free months, and you get to hang out for a month for free. That's pretty awesome. We've got an incredible group of people. You will love it. It's the people really that make it magical.
Sorry, Devious. Devious just made it back in.
Did he really? Is he here?
Yeah, he's... Yeah. Oh, buddy. The internet gets us all.
There you are, Devious. Hey, well done, Devious. Thank you. You saved the day.
Oh, well, thank
Actually,
goodness.
you really did.
You did.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm glad that I could be of some service.
I literally could not have done it without you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
80% of our power went off in our house all of a sudden.
Oh,
and
no.
it worried me that it was 80%, not all of it. But apparently
That's
it
weird.
was just a situation with the breakers, and Amarin had to restore partial power, but we are good. I am golden.
There were break dancers?
Everything is well. There were break dancers. It was like Kung Fu Panda 2 Electric Boogaloo. I'm not real sure what
This
went
time
on
it's
there,
personal.
but we're all good.
Nice.
Good.
So, Alex, here's your work in progress. This is your oil painting of disaster, where I've taken a screenshot of an oil painting, and now I'm thinking, what if you were to take a look into the mind of Alex Thomas? What would it look like? And
I mean,
it's
pretty close.
Squishy and bloody. Probably a lot of pink.
It's grabby, it's pokey, it's hot, it's spiky, it's
Look, I did some horror Mutants and Masterminds this morning. That was pretty grotesque.
Okay, well, I'll work on a little
In preparation
corner
for the
of
Titan
S3
City serials.
and hope that maybe what I'll do is sort of find a way to make it so that you're leering
That is a
down
great
from the
podcast.
sky, just looking down upon all the what you've wrought for the heroes.
I want to be in the background like the cat screaming with the cowboy hat.
My apologies
Right.
for
I'm
interrupting.
thinking
Troy.
like your big eyeballs in the sky, like you're looking down on the mayhem. I don't know. We'll see. Just a concept. But anyway, there you go, my friend. I will
I love it.
hopefully get that done for you for tomorrow.
All right. What I think I'm going to do is go back and watch our screen again. Find out
See how good you
much of a
did?
hero I was. See how well I
You
did.
were MVC.
Most valuable
Cannonball.
concussive.
Best
You're
Miley Cyrus
indispensable,
cover.
my
That's
friend.
what you were.
Indispensable.
That's right. Most valuable cuddler. That's what I was.
Yeah, you cuddled. Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
Organism
I saw a
designed
cuddle.
only for cannonballs.
Good deal. Okay, so
Right.
we covered all the bases on good stuff. Any last words before we call it a Saturday night?
Thanks
Hang
again,
out with
folks.
us.
Wonderful experience.
As
Much
per
love,
usual.
friends. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Devious. Sorry
So glad
that you had that happen, Devious. That
So
sucks.
glad to have
general.
participated. Yet another successful game master. Playing on my part. I did so well there.
Another actual fact.
Really impressed with my decisions that I made.
Listen, yeah, you really are a genius when it comes to that, and
Your timing is impeccable.
yeah, it is
I know.
superlative.
Can't be packed.
All right, and Alex, thank you for
I
GMing
will-
and doing all this good stuff. I know it takes a lot of energy and time and all the good stuff that you and you do
And
it just
We
like
even got a song.
that's right. That's right.
I will
Uh,
absolutely do one of these again or join one of these again
Mm.
in future because
Oh,
oh my god,
absolutely.
I had such a good time.
Not only will I join one again, I will actually participate next time to the best of my ability. Maybe.
Buddy.
Also,
appreciate that.
but super big thanks to chat for hanging out, asking your questions,
Yes.
Enjoying our nincompoopery, and
Indeed.
yeah,
And our
just make sure you're liking
memory.
and subscribing. And I think that'll do it.
Adios.
All right. Good night, everybody. Have a great
Bye.
weekend. See you Monday.
Bye bye.
See y'all.
We'll see you Sunday.
Bye.
Yeah.